guys, sorry it's been a while, but like I said last time, there's just not been that much I wanted to talk about recently. But I've been thinking, and there is something I very much want to get off my chest. Now, it's not 100% gaming related, as most of my content usually tends to be, but it does matter, and it does involve us gamers, especially us gamers who use and put out content upon this here YouTube. Over the last few months, there have been various spats, there have been events, and there has been a lot of general ugliness. A lot of very unpositive behaviour. There's been the incident with One Stop Gaming and all the stuff that happened, and you know, the things that happened to such brilliant people as like Demon Ralph, who is a great YouTuber, and I very much enjoy his content. He's a good guy. If you don't know him, you should look him up. And there's all this backbiting, and you're not a real gamer, and you know, how many trophies do you have? What's your gamer score? How many hours a week do you game? And it's just like we're fighting ourselves. Okay, guys? And we have enough pressure from the outside world. I mean, there are religious leaders and political leaders and social leaders that tell us the thing we're doing is wrong. Right? Gaming. You got people saying all kinds of things about games. And it doesn't matter how many great surveys we can have. Remember, we had that survey that showed that people that play video games are not inherently violent, you know? And yet, one guy can come out in America or wherever and go, well, I believe. And that's literally the sentence, I believe. Never mind study, I believe. And they may have a touch of charisma about them. And next thing you know, we're demonised yet again. So I would implore those particular corners of YouTube, it is time, more than time, to come back together, okay? Now, there's nobody that says you can't have a good debate. I'm all for a great debate. I mean, you guys know, I love to podcast. I've been on State of Gaming podcast for well over a year, and I've had a couple of chances of being on the Gamer Couch, thanks to the magnificent channel PlayStation News Now, which is another good channel you should check out. And it's just like, you know, we're gamers. You know, we've always had pressure from outside. You know, no matter the highs and the lows of how gaming is perceived by the mass populace. You know, we should always have come together. We should always be together. So, you know, whether you be an Xbot, a Pony, Master Race, an Nintendo, it doesn't matter. Whether you be male, female, black, Chinese, it doesn't matter. When we get right down to it, you know what matters? The games. And us. We're the ones that play the games. The games matter and we matter. Right? It's a community. YouTube especially is a community tool. Alright? What happens is tools use the community. You know, now we're all human, right? Last I checked. And you know, humans make mistakes and humans get territorial and we take the hump and we hold grudges and all that kind of stuff. But we have to rise above it. If our technology can evolve to bigger and better, so can we. Okay, guys? You know what? You could be like Zaire and like, you know, you have very, very strong opinions about particular things, you know, and you believe so passionately about those things that, you know, sometimes you might get a little ahead of yourself and wish to cause harm to others. Or maybe not even wish it, but like, threaten it. And that's no way to conduct business, guys. You know? We have to show the outside non-gaming world that we are level-headed and that we're passionate, but passionate with a sense of respect for community. The gaming community is important. Games are important. Otherwise, why would we have gaming channels? Why would we have magazines? Why would we even have the Jinx channel on cable television? Why would the internet, be so full of gaming stuff? Why is gaming one of the biggest markets? Movies are not as big. Music is getting a serious kick in the bum. Print media is a joke. It's all about gaming these days, right? And we've got VR coming around the corner, with some cases it's already here, and that is only going to elevate the state of gaming. Okay? If gaming is going to get elevated and pushed to the forefront and make these interesting technologies, and the technologies make gaming more interesting, we have to be more enlightened. Okay? Now, I'm a neutral gamer. Like my good friend Wingy Gaming. Go to his channel because he is awesome. Neutrality is where it's at. Okay? Now, I love PlayStation. You know that. But I see the worth in the other alternatives. Game on a Xbox. That's grand. There are some great titles on Xbox. There could be more. But there isn't at this time. And that's because, the early damage that was done. But the fact of the matter is, even though I don't like the controller, I think the Xbox system itself is just fine. Now, would I like to own an Xbox? Yes. Do I have the money? No. It's that simple. Would I like to game on PC? Ideally, yes. Because there's nothing wrong with PC. PC is more options. Why don't you get a Steam box? Because I've not the money. And also, I wouldn't know where to start. And then again, it's time. I work for a living. I have a kid. I have a job. I have a martial art. I'm doing this, that and the other. I'm pulled in 16 different directions every single day. And when I get a bit of gaming, that's grand. I stream once a week for you guys, and I give you the chance to vote on what I play. Because I love this community and I deeply, deeply adore gaming. And I think it'd just be nicer if we could just have a bit more mutual respect for each other. You don't have to hug. An Xbox doesn't have to go and actively hug a pony. I'm not saying you have to have a loving, man. Yeah, man. There's a bend the bum. I'm not talking that, but just a little bit of mutual respect, guys. We're all gamers at the end of the day. And that's what we're really here about, isn't it? Is the gaming. We really love games. Then we should, be down with our fellow gamer. There's no need for the animosity. So, if you were on the periphery of something that happened, then, you just keep making awesome videos, and everybody eventually will see that you're making awesome videos, and that you were nothing to do with all that craziness that came before, and eventually you'll get accepted back into the community, It doesn't matter about the association you had before. You just keep putting out that awesome content, and we'll welcome you back eventually, But we obviously will need to know that you're not being one of the negative people. If you can show to the community that you're, that you're about the community and you're about gaming, and you're not about that horrible D word that gets misused so much. In fact, Grade A Under A recently did a great video about the terrible D word and its misuse and its misinterpretation. Actually, he's another good channel. Look up Grade A Under A. Yeah, so basically I'm just saying, guys, come on. Let's come together. Alright? Let's be a strong, unified, excellent community. In the words of Abraham Lincoln at the end of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, be excellent to each other. Yeah? You know what it is? It's easy to hate. It's hard to love. But love is much more rewarding. I know that I've felt more rewarded from any part of my life where I've had love. Rewarded by my child and rewarded by my wife. Rewarded by my family. Love is more rewarding, guys. Love is on the light side. Hate is on the dark side. Hate is on the dark side. Yoda himself, man. You know. Hate brings fear. Fear's the dark side of the force, man. It doesn't get any simpler than that. Let's come together. Okay? Now I'm going to get off this soapbox and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, of course, please remember to rate, favourite, comment, share and subscribe. And of course, as always, aye, nae bother.